Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and I recently traveled to Egypt through EF Ultimate Break. If you don't know EF Ultimate Break, they are a really nice travel company who it's group travel, and once you book the trip, they do everything for you. They plan it, they give you amazing excursions, they handle all your accommodations, your flights if you choose to book those through them, and anything else you could ever think of, they handle it for you. So this was perfect for my trip to Egypt because I had no idea where to start. And so if you are also looking to travel through EF Ultimate Break, I am an ambassador for them. I will be adding my link below and that will get you $100 off your first trip with them. So yeah, I hope this video helps and hopes gets you excited and want to travel with you. When I went to Egypt, I did a lot of research on what to wear, what not to wear, how hot it was going to be, kind of just best ideas to what to wear as a woman going to Egypt. I wanted to be respectful of the culture. It's very conservative, but I also didn't want to die of heat stroke. So I did a ton of research before I went. I was really nervous on if I was bringing the right things, and I did not regret a single thing that I wore. So let's get into it. So day one, we went to the pyramids in Giza, and huge bucket list day. I wanted to dress like it, basically. I love bright colors, as you can tell by everything around me. So I wanted that to reflect, and I was just so excited for this day. So I got this super cute, it's kind of a midi, can you see it? A midi length dress, super bright, super lightweight. Yeah, this was perfect. We weren't in a temple, so I didn't need to cover up my shoulders, but I did bring this just in case. It's like a little linen button-down jacket. You can tell it's like really thin fabric. So I brought this wherever I went, anywhere. I just kept it in my book bag just to have with me, just in case there's ever a moment I felt like, oh, let's cover up a little bit. Yeah, I got this from Aerie. It's perfect. Anyway, back to the dress. This is from Ivy and Leo, or Julie's. They're like the same thing, I think. Yeah, loved this. I rode a camel in this, felt super comfortable. Obviously I wore spandex under, it was super windy, but yeah, this was great. So this was my camel riding pyramids excursion outfit. Walk through the pyramids in this thing. Definitely recommend. The next day was kind of like a little bit of a travel day. We flew from Cairo to Aswan. And so on this day, we did a cute little felucca ride on the Nile and went to a Nubian village, which is only accessible by a boat from the Nile. And they have like their own language. They're their own little village, so it was really cool. And so I was a little worried about what to wear to this because I didn't want to be disrespectful, but I loved what I wore. It was super comfortable. So I wore this cute little yellow jumpsuit. I don't know if you can see the bottom. Love this. So comfortable, so lightweight. The only thing is that I'm really tall. I'm like 5'8", and I was still stepping on the bottom. So definitely, if you're a little bit shorter, would definitely recommend to get this hemmed, because as you see, there's no straps, so that could have been an issue. It never was, but it could have been. So yeah, definitely get this hemmed if you are on the shorter side, or even my height, because I was stepping on it the whole time. But yeah, this was perfect. It's like, I don't really know what to call this material, but it wasn't see-through. Didn't sweat through it. It was great. I also brought that linen jacket again, or this little scarf, which matched it perfectly. My favorite color is yellow, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I could just throw this little baby on, cover my shoulders. I never needed to. I never felt disrespectful or that I should cover up my shoulders. So yeah, I loved this outfit. This was on Amazon, maybe like 20 bucks at most. I'll link it. Yeah, definitely recommend this little jumpsuit. Day 3, we went to Temple of Philae, which is my all-time favorite temple. It was incredible. Yeah, just everything about it is larger than life. It's beautiful. So with that being said, I wanted to have a cool outfit there. You didn't need to have your shoulders covered. There were girls wearing like denim shorts and tank tops. Like, it's just kind of all over the place. There were people wearing long sleeves if you want to do that. It was really hot, there's not much shade, and you're like in the middle of the Nile, so there's like a little bit of a breeze, but whatever. Anyway, so I wore this cute little dress. She's a maxi, if you can see the bottom. Yeah, she ties around the top. This is a really bad bow, but I promise it's actually really cute. Got this on Amazon as well. I don't know what to call this material either, but it's super light, super breathable. Again, it's a maxi dress. It goes all the way down to my ankles. Yeah, I felt super comfortable in this. I did bring my scarf and my linen button down again just in case. Didn't need to. Felt super comfortable, very confident. This dress is really flattering, actually. I took some bomb pictures in it. I can put them after this video. Yeah, so good. Yeah, Amazon, super cheap. Loved it. Okay, so the next day, I think this might be day 4. I'm not sure, I lost count. You're gonna notice a trend. I didn't pack anything with sleeves. It's all strapless. Don't know why. That's not what I normally wear. I have no idea. Don't regret it. It was great. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so we went to Temple of Kom Ombo today, or this day, and we went really early in the morning, so like it wasn't super hot yet. So like you could wear longer sleeves if you wanted to. Again, didn't need to. There was no rule for this temple. It wasn't very crowded. I guess it was because we went so early, so like I didn't feel uncomfortable or anything. Anyway, so I wore this cute little white dress. It has all this little lace detailing on the bottom and on the top. It's really pretty. Again, Amazon. Another pattern. I love Amazon, if you can't tell. I will link this dress also. Again, she's not see-through, even though she is white. She was great. Super breathable, super comfortable. Again, took some bomb pictures. Yeah, this would definitely recommend. Again, brought my sweater and my linen jacket. Didn't need them. Felt super comfortable. Loved this. Yeah. Day 5, we're breaking the trend and wearing some sleeves. So this dress, I actually got this from like a little boutique. I live in Charlotte, and it's just like this little local boutique that I found this at. It was kind of a hit or miss place, but I found it and I was really excited about it. Yeah, so today, on this day, we went to the Temple of Queen, bear with me, Hatshepsut. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, I'm not sure. We went to her temple, and then we also went to the Valley of the Kings, which one of my favorite places ever. It was incredible. All the tombs have all the original colors. Just, it's so bright and vibrant. It's incredible. And yeah, so I wore this dress. She is so pretty. She ties in the back, and then she zips up all the way too, like that. So yeah, super high necked, super comfortable, very lightweight, big maxi dress. Don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I loved this dress. It was perfect for this day. Again, brought my scarf and my jacket, didn't need it. Yeah, this was super comfortable, very breezy. It was a little bit hot in the Valley of the Kings, but then once you get down into the temples, it feels really good. So yeah, this was great. This was a perfect little outfit for this day. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. It was nice that it was high necked because again, I did feel like a little bit more covered up, and the Valley of the Kings was a little bit more crowded. But we kind of went to all the touristy places, so that there was never really need to cover up too much, because again, there's such a wide variety of people wearing different things. Like there were girls in denim shorts again and tank tops, or there was people completely covered up head to toe. So it's just really a preference, and I wanted to be respectful but not dying of heat stroke. So she was perfect. So I believe this was day 6 maybe. On this day we were in Luxor, and we went to a temple in Luxor. I can't remember the name of it. and we saw like the Avenue of the Sphinx and things like that. So I actually breaking the trend again, and I wore sleeves, oops, and it's not a maxi. It's actually a regular sized dress. It's not super short, but it's also not a maxi. So this dress felt totally comfortable in. I could make this cover up my shoulders if I wanted to, but it's supposed to be like a little off shoulder moment. The only thing I will say is we actually got caught in a sandstorm during this temple. We were in this temple, so it got really windy, and I was Marilyn Monroeing some people, but at least I had spandex on, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, that was the only bad thing about wearing this short of a dress, was I kind of had to pay attention, but we were also in a sandstorm, so like that was just a whole different experience. Anyway, yeah, I felt super comfy in this dress. Didn't sweat through it, which I kind of thought I might because of the material, but didn't at all. Loved the red with the contrast of the temples. It was really good color choice, I thought. Got a lot of compliments on it. Yeah, I felt really comfortable in this. Again, this is from Amazon. I can link it. It comes in like 20 different colors. I have it in 3 other colors. Yeah, big fan of this dress. Definitely recommend on a day where you know that you can wear a shorter dress. Yeah, definitely recommend this. On our last day, we spent a full day in Cairo, which I knew going into it that this was the day that I was really going to want to cover up the most, because we were basically just going to be in downtown Cairo all day, and I didn't want any unwanted attention. I wanted to be respectful, so I knew going into it that this was going to be the main day of covering. So I had this cute little, it's like a 2-piece set. Here's the shirt from Princess Polly. I did not wear the shirt. No, we weren't doing that. I wore the skirt. It's this really pretty pink maxi skirt. Goes all the way down to my feet. So I brought this skirt, and then I brought a white linen V-neck t-shirt. So covered my shoulders. It was like a little bit of a V-neck, but it wasn't bad. And then I just like kind of did a little French tuck into the skirt. Felt really comfortable. It was fine. Whenever we were kind of walking down the street or anything, I would put my linen button down on as well, just to add a little bit of extra coverage. And I think at one point I did put my yellow scarf on too with all of this. Again, that was just personal preference. I didn't want any unwanted attention. I didn't want to deal with that. I wanted to be respectful. I would definitely recommend this whatever day you spend in Cairo. We did the Egyptian Museum, and we saw some churches and things like that too, and like the Mosque of Muhammad Ali, which you do need to cover up in. Definitely, that would be, if you're of the whole trip, the one day to cover up, because A, you have to in the mosque, and B, you will just get a lot of unwanted attention. If you're not about that like I am, then yeah, definitely would cover up. But yeah, this was perfect, super lightweight, went all the way down to my feet, and then the t-shirt was great. So you could just wear that in a temple. I wore my jacket as well, and then for a little bit of flair I would just throw on my scarf if I didn't feel like I needed it. But yeah, so it definitely, whenever you're in Cairo just walking around, I would definitely cover up. Let's talk about shoes. So I was really nervous about shoes. I knew we were going to be walking a lot more in like the desert type of terrain, so I wasn't really sure what to wear. And like I'd read that tennis shoes are really bad because your feet were going to get really hot, but then on the other hand I read that sandals were really horrible because of like all the rocks and stuff. So I was like, I don't know what to bring, so I brought both. I wore white Air Forces, which I don't have anymore because they are really dirty now, but that's not from Egypt, they're just dirty. Anyway, so I wore white Air Forces on the day where we went to the pyramids, where I rode the camels, and in Cairo on our last day. I just feel like walking around. Yeah, I don't regret wearing tennis shoes those 2 days. My feet never got really hot. They were probably more comfortable than my sandals, just to like be walking around in Cairo, like in a city. It's just like, you know, just better to have your little feet covered. So yeah, I wore Air Forces, white Air Forces to the pyramids and in Cairo. And then all the other days I wore these cute little sandals. They have these little straps, which is why I bought them. Oh, and the bow, I love the bow. But I bought these little straps because you could put them on like in sport mode or you could wear them cute like that, which I did a little bit of both. These are actually, I hate to say it, these are from Shein. Sorry, they're like 10 bucks. Girl had to ball on a budget, you know? These are actually really comfortable. I didn't get a single blister. My feet never hurt, and we were walking for like over 12 hours a day. So, hate to say it, get you a pair of these. Maybe you can find a pair somewhere else. I don't know. I got mine from Shein, sorry. But yeah, so sport mode, or I wore them like this and they never once fell off. Wore them to all the temples that we went to. Don't regret it. So my best advice would be bring a pair of both, tennis shoes and sandals. I also wore tennis shoes on all the planes. That's just me. I don't really like it when people wear sandals and like take their shoes off on a flight. I don't know, that's weird to me. That might be a hot take. I have no idea. But I wore tennis shoes on all the flights and then these to all the temples. So yeah. Again, I loved Egypt so much. I tell everyone that I talk to, I'm like, you have to do it one time in your life. I would definitely go in a group, and I would definitely say that group should be EF Ultimate Break. It was perfect. It was so much fun. It was more than I could have ever asked for. And if you're looking to book, maybe not even Egypt, just any trip with EF Ultimate Break, again, use my code below. It'll save you $100 on your first trip. And yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything I could do better, any other questions you have, comments, just anything. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.